I told you before we got into the Pistons, I wanted to kind of get into March Madness, and I'm sure a lot of people saw this. I even saw some local papers here in the city write articles about this. So, as you know, I just want to read this tweet for people that are watching live, and people that are going to listen to the audio side later will probably laugh at this too. So, Stephen A. is watching March Madness like all of us, and he's falling in love with Walter Clayton Jr. And this is what he tweeted. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you did not know, this brother from Gators men's basketball, his name is Walter Clayton Jr., and he is something special. This brother is the real deal. Reminds me of the Detroit Pistons big time guard Wade Cunningham. To use a Stephen A. Smith line, Corey, how disrespectful.
Yeah, that tweet came out yesterday during the Pistons Grizzlies game. So when I looked at it, I'm like, huh? And I'm not going to rake him over coals because it's a mistake. Mistakes can happen. But I guess my thing is, after seeing so many people point it out, you could have easily just copied that tweet, deleted it, and reposted it and just changed the letter. I mean, it was a very fixable mistake. So I'm not like going to be like, oh, you idiot, you did this, you did this. It's like you just could have took the post down and put it back up. So I thought that was really weird to just let that sit up there and ride like that. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate. I'm just gonna say, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's an honest mistake that can happen, but the fact that he just didn't delete the tweet and put it back up with the correct name is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, Chuck Brewer already has probably the funniest comment of this post game. I do post game podcasts, and I'm just used to saying post game podcast. But
Yeah, understandable.
Chuck says Chauncey Billups is coaching Wade Cunningham. Like, honestly, like the media this year have just been between Jack Collin, Chauncey Billups, JB Bickerstaff. I mean, I feel like the Pistons social team is probably going to have a field day with this. They just dunked on LinkedIn.
Oh, the Pistons social media team has been on fire. I can't say enough about them. Whoever that admin is, they deserve a raise plus an extra bonus on the top because they've just been on it. And the thing is, they don't let anything slip by them. They pull all the receipts and they pull them quickly. It's just like, oh, okay, we're gonna file that one away just for this person and keep that one on deck. I think because the thing is, they do it so quickly. I think what they honestly probably do is they create a folder and they screenshot some of this stuff and they're like, okay, we're gonna save that in this folder labeled this. So that way they can easily go back to it because it is no way the callback is that great. No disrespect to the admin, you're doing an amazing job, but it's like they have to be very calculated on this. And even again, impressive. It is highly entertaining.
They got Legion Hoops, who in December, I remember seeing the tweet, and every time he posts, Cade Cunningham had kind of a pretty good game, but the Pistons lost, I think, by like maybe 10 or 12 points.
Yeah.
And he's like free Cade Cunningham. And they held on to that tweet for 3.5 months. And they're like, I thought you said free him. And just put him in a body bag. And I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, I never really understood I take that back. I do understand where people were saying at one point free Cade Cunningham, but I don't think it really until they got JB Bickerstaff. I didn't want to just say free Cade Cunningham. Just get these guys in somebody that cares, and obviously they got that by JB Bickerstaff, and that's a whole nother conversation we're probably going to get into very shortly.
Yeah. I did want to touch on the Stephen A. Smith. There was also more March Madness news. I don't know if you saw Marcus Sasser last night.
Oh yeah, he went crazy. Yeah, I saw it.
So I'm gonna play the video for people that didn't see Marcus Sasser. Now, mind you, I've listened to Marcus Sasser's press releases. Very mild mannered, very respectful. very well media trained, I will say. Whoever trained him did a very good
Absolutely.
job.
Absolutely.
This was probably the most unfiltered, raw, authentic Marcus Sasser I've ever seen. Watch this video of him celebrating after Houston defeated Duke last night.
Yeah, one. Quit playing with her. Timeout. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they don't got. Oh, what they gonna do? Hold on. What they gonna do? Hold on. No time. Oh, I feel okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Yeah. That's what we do. Hey, one. Hey, one. Hey, I don't want to cuss on here like that, boy. You gonna make me say something, nigga. Stop. What they reviewing? Come on. Come on. We at the free throw line. Come on. Yeah, go ahead and knock these down, LJ. Go ahead and knock these down, LJ. Come on. Come on. They don't got no more timeouts. What? What? Get up here, Houston. Yeah, JoJo. All over that. All over that, JoJo. Oh, hold on. No. What? Chill out. It is more. That's good. Hey, Coach Sam. You the GOAT, boy.
Bro, I've never seen him that animated in my life, and I absolutely love it.
I've over the past couple, since he's the Lions, not the Lions. I was going to make a Lions tie-in, and I'm going to do it really shortly. Since I started covering the team, since I started covering him, I have never seen Marcus Sasser that animated ever. Like he's, like you said, very well media trained, soft-spoken, very polite, but I've never seen him that energetic, nor I've ever, and you know what he almost reminded me of? The Lions tie-in. He kind of sounded like Jameson Williams for a tad second. They sound just alike. I'm like, because at first, when I first heard the video, I'm like, the last night when I first heard the video, I'm like, is that J-Mo? No, that was Sasser. So I mean, that's his school. So his school chance to go play for it all. Probably stepped outside of himself and got really hyped. But yeah, I've never heard him talk with that voice and that cadence before. So I mean, hey, kudos to him.
Wonder if him and Trajan made a bet.
or as Amon Ron St. Brown likes to say, an agreement made away from the facility.
Yeah. you know, man. Especially covering the Lions, man. Like, honestly,
an agreement made away from the facility.
It's funny, like the past 48 hours with Sasser, I don't know if you saw it. Someone caught it on the Raptors broadcast. He shot a 3 and he almost did the gun gesture where John Morant got fired.
Yeah, I did catch that.
And then he's like, oh, no, I didn't do that. Like, dude, he's had probably the funniest 48 hours I've seen by a player in probably like the last 5 years.
Yeah, Sasser's a trip, and yeah, that whole gun gesture thing, I don't even want to get into that one. I don't even want to get into that, but yeah, I saw him because it was like he was about to go right into it, and he was like, oh.
Or the funniest comment I saw was just like, yeah, he's like, he probably doesn't want to spend $75,000 on like a fine. And I was just like, man, like,
he probably wouldn't have hit them with the 75. He might have got 25,000, 25,000 more than what I got. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say like it's nothing. But I mean, yeah, I don't think he would have got the. I don't think he would have got the full boy.
Yeah, not at all. But like, I did want to touch on the March Madness stuff. Obviously, it's been so chaotic. I think a lot of people here when we were doing the podcast like 2 weeks ago, like, well, Michigan State and Michigan play each other. Well, no, that didn't happen. But Florida and Houston should be a really good game. We got your money.
Oh, absolutely. Ooh, I don't got no money on nobody. Corey don't have no cash for bets. I'm trying to save these little coins I got for WrestleMania. But if I had to pick somebody, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of Alex Anzalone. I'm gonna go with Florida, and I'm not even gonna tell you I have a good reason why. I just have a feeling.
I think I might go Houston just because it's hard to bet against their Kelvin Sampson because he's a really good coach, and those guys are just so well coached defensively. Like, just the way that they've been playing the whole tournament, they've kind of been doubted, even as a 1 seed, which I'm kind of like surprised. But like, it wouldn't surprise me if Florida won either. I think it'll be a really good March Madness, and I did want to touch on that for a little bit to start the podcast.
Yeah.
Because that I saw the Sasser and the Stephen A stuff. I was like, man, we got to talk about that before we even get into the Pistons.